Well, Apple has gone and done it again. A new Apple Pencil was added to the lineup, making it just about as confusing as the iPad line. It's been out for over a month now, and with the new iPads that came out in May, we got a completely new Apple Pencil taking the crown of being the flagship, and that's the new Apple Pencil Pro. The current models we now have for the Apple Pencil is the Apple Pencil 1st generation, Apple Pencil 2nd generation, Apple Pencil USB-C, and the all-new Apple Pencil Pro. I do have previous videos comparing these three Apple Pencils together, and if you want to check those out, I'll link them in the upper right corner. But for the sake of this video, we're going to be comparing the Apple Pencil USB-C and Apple Pencil Pro to see which one works best for the new iPad Pro and iPad Air. But real quick, for those of you using the Apple Pencil 2nd generation that are thinking about buying the new iPad Air or iPad Pro, you might as well toss it out as it's no longer compatible. Before we dive into details of what each pencil is capable of, the 5 categories I'll be covering is charging and pairing, exterior quality, features, price, and lastly, future support. Each category is worth 1 point and it will be tallied up at the end of the video. For this demo, we're going to be using the new M4 iPad Pro 13-inch, and to start things off with charging and pairing, we're going to start with the Apple Pencil Pro, and it's just one easy step. And that's it. Usually you would get an animation up here when you connect it for the first time, but as it's been previously paired, all it does is show me what its charge status is. The Apple Pencil USB-C does have more steps, as for starters, there's a cap you have to pop open. Then you take a USB-C charging cable and plug it into the pencil. Then take the other end of the charging cable and plug it into the iPad. And it's now paired and charging. From my experience of using the Apple Pencil USB-C for a little bit, it's a bit impractical in my opinion that you have to pair it this way. As for example, if I paired it one day and I wanted to use it a day or two later, I'd have to reconnect it to the iPad in order for it to work. But at least the Apple Pencil USB-C has the ability to magnetically attach to the side for storage. In the end, when it comes down to charging and pairing, that's an easy point for the Apple Pencil Pro. For the next category, we'll be looking at the exterior quality between the two Apple Pencils. On the exterior, both pencils have the same matte plastic finish and a user replaceable tip, as with time it can get worn down. The only major difference on the Apple Pencil USB-C is the cap that covers the USB-C charging port. As I mentioned in my other videos where I reviewed this pencil, it's a moving part and with time it could fail, but it's hard to say right now as it's still pretty new. As the Apple Pencil Pro doesn't have any moving parts, it gives it the potential of lasting longer physically, so therefore I'd have to give it the point. Moving on to the third category, we'll be looking at what each pencil has to offer when it comes to drawing. I'll be starting with the Apple Pencil Pro, and the first feature is called Hover. It shows a preview of where you'll mark before you mark, while also showing a shadow of the pencil itself. Next, we have pressure sensitivity. What this does is it makes the line thicker as you press harder on the display, and thinner as you press lighter. The third feature is called Double Tap. It acts as a quick gesture to quickly change between a drawing tool and the eraser. The next 4 features are exclusive to the Apple Pencil Pro, starting with Squeeze Gesture. When you lift the Apple Pencil off the screen and squeeze it, a mini toolbar will pop up to quickly change between tools or colors. The second exclusive feature is haptic feedback. It's hard to demo this in the way of visuals, but when you do an action like squeezing or double tapping, the pencil will do a small vibration indicating it has received the requested action. The third exclusive feature is Find My. After you pair your Apple Pencil Pro, you'll be able to track where it's at, so should it ever get lost, you can find it. The fourth and final feature is called Barrel Roll. For this example, I'll be using the highlighter, and when I roll my pencil as I draw, my highlighter line rolls over itself, bringing the ability for digital artists to make some new unique strokes. For the Apple Pencil USB-C, I'll recap everything we just went over to see what it's capable of. Can it do hover? Yes it can, but without the shadow of the pencil. What about pressure sensitivity? Nope. What about double tap? That's a no. Perhaps it could do squeeze gesture? I don't think so. There's definitely going to be no haptic feedback when it can't do any of the input commands. Can you find it if you lose it? I mean, you can if you use your eyes. Surely it could do a fun barrel roll. Unfortunately, that's going to be a boring no. As the Apple Pencil USB-C can only do one of the 7 features, that's an easy point for the Apple Pencil Pro. Now for the fourth point, we will be looking at the cost for each pencil. Jumping over to Apple's website, the Apple Pencil Pro costs $129, whereas the Apple Pencil USB-C costs $79. As the Apple Pencil USB-C is more affordable, I'll have to give it the point, but it's arguable that you get way more features and convenience for the extra $50 with the Apple Pencil Pro. For the final point, we'll be looking at the future support of each pencil. By future support, I'm referring to what pencil would last the longest without needing to be replaced as the iPad continues to evolve. This gets extremely tricky between these two models as they are only 6 months apart and we haven't seen an Apple Pencil become discontinued yet. The argument for the Apple Pencil USB-C is the USB-C port, making it compatible with iPads back as far as 2018, whereas the Apple Pencil Pro is only compatible with 2024 iPad models. But it could last quite a while looking at how long the Apple Pencil second generation had the flagship crown, going from 2018 to 2024 being 6 years. Both pencils definitely have the ability to last at least 5 years from now, so I'll have to call this a draw and give both the Apple Pencil Pro and USB-C a point. Now let's go ahead and tally up the points. The Apple Pencil Pro got 1 in charging and pairing, exterior quality, features, and future support. Meanwhile, the Apple Pencil USB-C got 1 in price and future support. The Apple Pencil Pro is the winner and therefore the one I would recommend to use with the 2024 iPads. It can vary on what it is you're looking for, as you can still do the USB-C Apple Pencil if you don't want or need all the features, or just don't want to spend an extra $50. With that, if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up and a subscription to help support my channel so I can continue to grow and improve my videos over time. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one.